Welcome back, everybody, to Castle Soul Ring. I'm Kurt.
And I am Renard.
And we got a really exciting episode today. But you know, this is where Magic the Gathering and Elden Ring come together, where strategy and combat is the true name of the game. And as always, we're hosting in a full double feature.
Our commander deck is going to showcase the one and only Maliketh the Black Blade, represented by Sylvar, Devourer of the Free.
Oh, that's going to be good. And don't forget, in the second half of the show, watch Massacre Girl gear up for real-time combat as our custom Invader. Let's watch her fulfill her contracts in the lands between.
But first, let's watch Maliketh the Black Blade commit destined death.
Alright, so how about we meet up at Farum Azula?
Become my blade once more.
We know we said Farum Azula, but once you've beaten a certain Maliketh, you can't really summon anybody there. So here at Castle Soul, we're pretty thorough when we massacre a place, and we had to come back here to the Bestial Sanctum inside Caelid.
Oh yeah, welcome back. Let's do some magic and some Elden Ring fusion.
All right.
Alright, so our main event.
Sylvar, Devourer of the Free.
He's going to be acting as...
This will be our representation for Maliketh the Black Blade today. So, Sylvar, Devourer of the Free, is a 5-mana 4/2 Cat Nightmare. Has a partner ability with another commander known as Trin, Champion of the Free, and we'll touch on that in a bit. But mainly, he has Menace, meaning he has to be blocked by 2 or more creatures in combat, and the ability to sacrifice a human, put a +1/+1 counter on Sylvar or Maliketh, and he gains indestructible until end of turn.
I always love those extra little bits that they add on all the new cards these days.
You gotta have it.
Yeah, well, this being 3 colorless, 1 black and 1 red, we've got another Rakdos for you, folks.
It's the colors of death when it comes to magic.
Speaking of the colors of death, that leads us with the color pie. So how about we talk about why he has this black aspect to share with us?
Right, so Maliketh the Black Blade, as the name implies, is going to obviously dive right into black mana. Black in Magic is the color of death. It is the color of everything that has to do with selfishness and sacrificing for the greater, not the greater good, sacrificing for your own
good, or whatever the good is ambition.
For more power, yes. And granted, Maliketh doesn't necessarily share a selfish aspect or anything like that, but he is just the embodiment of death itself in Elden Ring. So obviously black had to be used in the color pie for a commander of this choice. And then when you get to red, it's a very specific thing, because Maliketh is one of only 2 shadowbound beasts or companions in Elden Ring lore, he specifically being the bound guardian to Queen Marika. The other one that you may be familiar with is Blide, who is bound to Princess Rani. But that love, that passion, that guardianship, that protection is really strong in red as well. It's a very passionate love that he would represent for the Queen Marika, as he will do anything that she demands.
I really like the red in this aspect as well, because it's representing the Destined Death projectile color, which is kind of a pinkish red, and you can actually see it in the art for Sylvar. That's the right color for the blade, so it works out on multiple levels. And I like it particularly because you don't see a hot pink used for power very often.
Yeah, it is that reddish pink, like you said. And I like I said, I really loved Sylvar for this representation of Maliketh. And the partner mechanic of it is actually what brings this deck a little bit more to life.
Let's get right into it then. He's not alone. He's got his favorite companion.
This is Trin, Champion of the Free. She's a mono white 3/3 human soldier. Also partners with Sylvar, which you're just going to run both of these in your command zone. And so her ability states, at the beginning of your end step, if you attack this turn, create a 1/1 white human soldier creature token, which you'll be attacking with Maliketh, and then you can sacrifice the token to make him bigger and indestructible, and rinse and repeat the process.
Yeah, so Trin is actually whom in Elden Ring?
So Trin, I liked using to represent an aspect of Queen Marika.
Oh, now that's good, because we were just talking about how we had our familiars, or I'm sorry, our shadow-bound what?
Shadow-bound beast.
Our shadow-bound beast. Like Blythe for Ronnie, we've got Maliketh for Marika. But we kind of know them in normal terms as familiars.
Yeah. And so the next card is going to talk about the other commander that I was leaning towards, but this comparison and the shared relationship between Maliketh and Marika was too good to pass up, and I've always wanted to build a deck with these two, so I felt this was just the better aspect of it. And Queen Marika being the queen of all of...
The goddess of all of Elden Ring.
She is... It is her people.
And I really like how it has this ability at the bottom. It says create 1/1 soldiers. And as we know...
Oh, God, we've been invaded.
Bloody Finger McBlaster?
$10 he's gonna blast Gronk while we're in here.
Okay, well let's see what he's up to. Bear Roar probably wouldn't go well in here. I'll put a Golden Vow on.
That was Blessing of the Archery, it looks like.
Should we fight outside or inside?
I'm assuming he wants to come inside. Oh, double
There he
katana?
is.
That's just
Hi.
rude.
Oh, was he gonna do Rivers of Blood?
I would be surprised if he wasn't. Right, McBlaster pants.
Let me see. Yep, he's doing double slash. Sorry, this is the fair version of it.
Hey, that's fine by me. But where's he going?
I think he wants to go get friends involved.
We had a friend inside for you.
Very good. He wants to get his defense up. And I really don't want to chase him, so
I don't either.
you could just go inside. Do you want to fight him one-on-one?
No, I think he wants both of us. Ooh, fancy, fancy.
Well, nice. Okay, I'm not going to get lured into the guys back there. You can fight them over here, or I'll just go back inside. I'll spectate from here. Ooh, you got him. All right, a jumping attack? Okay, ooh, double katanas, double slash. He pulls out the multi-layered rings of light. Ooh, look at the damage.
It's quite impressive.
Heal up. There you go. Nice. I love that jump. Man, swinging that hand. Ooh, that double slash is dangerous. Ooh, he's going to get you.
Yep, he will.
Whoop, whoop, whoop. Heal it. Nice. Oh, nice job. Nice job. Good fight. McBlaster and Brigitte.
Don't worry. By the grace of Queen Marika, I'll just regenerate.
All right. Point. Ooh, frostbitten.
Well, the frostbite's gonna do some work.
Oh, I was hoping to go for that last one. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's a good fight, though. McBlaster, you took half of us out. Great job.
Yes. Well played, well played.
We got to go back to get our friends. All right, well, we're back.
Yep, by the grace of gold.
Hey, good fight. But moving on, we were talking about Trin as Marika.
We were, yes. But like we were just talking, you attack, she's going to make humans, and you'll be able to sacrifice those humans to Maliketh and rinse and repeat that violent process, basically.
I love it. And then you were actually talking about how you were really stuck on two different types of commanders, and that being our next card being Snapdax.
Yes, so Snapdax, Apex of the Hunt. He's in the deck. If you prefer him, you can switch, mix and match the two. It doesn't really make a difference.
But do note that this guy is not Rakdos.
No, he is the full Mardu package of being red, black, and white.
So since we have partners, we didn't cover this at the partner area, but now that we're seeing all three colors, a deck can actually have two partners that have different colors and allows you access to that entire color range when it's in the command zone together.
Correct.
But this being Snapdax being Mardu himself, we need to bring that up so you can understand why or how this fits.
Right. So you go from running two commanders just to the one, and then you just put Sylvar and Marika, Sylvar and Trin into the deck, and because they have that partner pairing,
they give you the Mardu colors.
Right. And if you cast one, you get to search your library for the other one to put to your hand. But
moving on.
Yeah. So I really wanted to use Snapdax right away. Let me just explain what he is, and you might always see why. 4 mana, 3/5, has a double strike, and whenever this creature mutates, it deals 4 damage to target creature or planeswalker an opponent controls, and you gain 4 life. Mutate being a kind of a controversial ability. I personally loved it, but Mutate is just an alternative cost, which allows you to cast the creature for its Mutate cost, and then you can put it on top of or underneath a non-human creature that you own.
So what it does is it gives you some flexibility, right? You don't have to play it one way or the other. Just having that little bit of extra flexibility gives you a little bit of extra power.
Right. And then however you mutate it, whether the mutating card goes on top or bottom, it becomes a whole singular new creature that has all of the abilities listed underneath of it.
Oh yeah. So with that being said, what's our ultimate goal for Snapdax in this deck?
So I liked using Snapdax because initially I was playing with a bunch of mutate just to try to really build off of this. But then when I switched it to being Sylvar as the primary, I liked having just the one creature that mutates being Snapdax because I use it. I like seeing it as a representation of when Garronk turns into Maliketh.
When he sheds his coat and he turns into Maliketh and pulls out the black blade.
Correct.
Yeah, this is a really cool representation of that, especially how Mutate is helping us visualize that mechanic onto Garronk or Sylvar in this case.
Right. And so at the very base, you're probably going to want Sylvar down, and I would personally mutate Snapdax underneath of it, because then you get yourself a 4/2 without having done any sacrificing. You get a 4/2 double striking menace, and then you get to shoot something for 4 and gain 4 life. And that's always fun. And then obviously you just kind of keep going from there. But if you want a little bit more toughness, put Snapdax on top and make that the prettier Maliketh version if you'd like.
Oh yeah, that was a fun ad. But next card.
Next one. This will be fun. The Massacre Girl.
Now this is fun because obviously we've got Massacre Girl coming as the second half of the show, but she works super duper well in this deck. Let me just start it off with a 3 colorless and 2 black to put her down. She's a human assassin with a 4/4, and her tagline says menace, and whenever she enters the battlefield, everything small dies, and everything a little bit stronger than the small dies, and then a little bit stronger than that dies. And then that cycle will repeat itself, and that's where our slashes and slices come from.
Absolutely. Massacre Girl has become a very fun board wipe on a body, because she'll enter, and each other creature than her will get -1/-1 till end turn, and then whenever a creature dies, each other creature other than Massacre Girl gets another -1/-1. So you see where this just kind of exponentially gets out of control.
Yeah, and this is fun because this is actually a slight visualization of the death part of the blade, the black blade and the blade of death, where it has that red HP debuff on you, right? And then you start losing life just slowly a little bit after. That's kind of a representation of that through the mechanic of Magic the Gathering.
Right. And so I also liked using Massacre Girl to be the actual representation of the Destined Death Ash of War that comes on the Black Blade.
Oh, perfect.
Where Maliketh will just swing it around, stab it in, and there's 1,000.
Yeah, it's Wither.
It will wither you down. And so that's the reason she's in the deck. Plus, she is a human, so you can sacrifice her after you've done the board wipe thing if you get Maliketh back out and go from there.
A perfect synergy between them. But not only that, we have to shout out the artist on this particular Massacre Girl, because it's the Ravnica remastered one.
Yeah, the borderless anime one that is, I think it's on Midon. Pretty sure. I believe they're one of our Japanese or Chinese artists for this set, but a lot of the anime ones all looked really good from this. But that was probably my favorite Massacre Girl art, is the anime one.
Absolutely.
And then next, now we get to dive into some of the fun lore.
Okay, so before we do this, we're going to bring these two up in a pair because there's two of them in Elden Ring, so we're going to say it now. It's the gargoyles, right? The gargoyle before the Bestial Sanctum, right? The one that's usually out in front of this one, down the hall. But we have that one and the one right before the Grand Lift of Roll. Two gargoyles that are loyal to Maliketh, right?
Yes.
So our first one being Nullstone Gargoyle, accompanied by Manor Gargoyle.
Correct. Then there's not a lot of strong gargoyles in Magic, unfortunately. I really like gargoyles. I wish there was some stronger ones. I really liked the TV show back in the day also.
Well, I gotta be honest, this one being a 9-drop, and he says the first non-creature spell you turn that's played is countered. That's pretty strong.
Exactly. It's great protection.
I'm a big fan of this because I had it in a Nikia deck that caused a lot of disruption where she couldn't normally, and it works really well. So I can see how this is going to be a strong ally to Maliketh.
Yeah. And so it is a hefty total. It's 9 mana for a 4/5 flyer, but it does counter the first non-creature spell each turn, and that's including you. But at the base of it is just a strong disruption piece. It's a great gargoyle, probably the strongest of all the gargoyles all around. And
you can mutate onto it and give it flying.
You can. Why? Who doesn't like snapdacks with flying? That'd be great.
That's a beaut. But that being said, we still need to talk about Manor Gargoyle, which is a 5 colorless for a 4/4.
Yep. This is probably my favorite of all the gargoyles in Magic, just because to me, it's the most quintessential of how gargoyles would be represented. It is a 5 mana 4/4 gargoyle that's colorless artifact creature, has defender, so it cannot attack. But as long as it has defender, it is indestructible. And then it has the final ability that lets you pay 1 generic mana, and until end of turn it loses defender and gains flying. So again, a nice target to mutate onto if you want a bit of a spicy snapdax that could be indestructible, and then swing it off flying and double strike and all the fun stuff.
I think this one's a lot of fun because of the indestructible part.
Yeah, and I like you mentioned, there's only 2 gargoyles. There's a number of gargoyles in Elden Ring, but there's only 2 that are denoted as actually being loyal to Maliketh, and they wield the weapons that have the corpse wax on them that add a little bit of holy damage and that neat black and gold look.
Yeah, that's the thing you can blame for not being able to have your cold or bleed attunements on your weapons, because they won't allow for any kind of Ash of War or attunement or enchantment.
Yeah, and there's 4 weapons in the Elden Ring that have it, and you can only get them off of defeating the 2 gargoyles. So, nice. Happy hunting.
But with that, we get to move on.
Yeah, now we get some spicy flavor.
Oh yeah, now we're changing. We're not colorless anymore. We need to do some nasty red business.
It's time to get into Screaming Nemesis and Stigma Lasher.
Oh, I'm a big fan of both. You want to put it down for us?
All right, Screaming Nemesis is a 3 mana, 3/3 red spirit with haste. And Stigma Lasher is a 2 mana, 2/2 red elemental with wither.
But they both have something in common.
They do. They both have text that says when they deal damage to a player, that player cannot gain life for the rest of the game.
Oh, now that's a big deal. There's a lot of life gain in Magic right now, and I'm always saying life gain, mana ramp, and card draw. We need more limiting sources or giving us something when somebody else does these things.
Yeah, some type of disruption. I love disruption. And these 2 cards, you're going to have games where you put these down, and some people are just like, okay, whatever, I wasn't going to gain life anyway.
But some people's entire decks are now scrambling for an answer.
Oh yeah, you will know who those people are because they are going to freak out as soon as they see these 2 cards. But the reason that they're in this deck specifically, 1, yeah, you can mutate onto both of them if you want to get fun. Secondly, the Black Blade and really the Black Flames and Destined Death all around have this unique effect where when you're hit by them, it actually reduces your maximum health bar by an amount. I can't remember how they determine it, but it's
a small percentage.
Yes. And so I wanted to find something to represent that in Magic as well. And these two cards just felt perfect because in Elden Ring lore, the Black Flame and the Destined Death, they're weaker than how they used to be. But I imagine if they were at their prime, it would look like every time you get exposed to that blade, you're going to lose even more life. And your health bar will just get smaller and smaller until you are destined to die, because that is how Maliketh works.
It's a good representation. And like we said, this deck has a lot of red fire, just throwing it out there, trying to cause debuffs, burn, and just damage in any general sense.
Yeah. And so those are our two cards for that fun little representation.
Yeah, that was a really good ad.
I was fun to find. I didn't even know about Stigma Lasher, to be perfectly honest with you.
Oh, yes, the newest update. I think it was Duskmorn. Big fan of that set.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
All right, now these next two, well, really three altogether. Let's throw them out there, right? We got Gnat Miser,
Locust Miser,
and Dirty Were-Rat. So we've got a trio of rats. Now, you can't really get it right off the bat just looking at it, right? But these are all gonna do some kind of limitation to your opponent.
Yeah. So again, I was looking for ways to help represent that life reduction and the little bit of the burn effect that you get exposed to with the Black Flame and the Deathly Flame. And so Gnat Miser and Locust Miser I like because there's, I think, only a handful of cards in Magic that reduce your opponent's hand size. Normally it's 7. Both of them reduce it by 1 or 2. And you might not seem like a lot, but it can be quite annoying, and it will definitely help limit that factor for your opponent.
One of these at a time usually isn't so bad. No one's really that upset about it. But when you start putting 2 or 3 or making copies of these things, it gets out of hand real fast, and it gets real, let's say, not fun.
Yeah, so they're a neat little thing. And they kind of serve double duty with mentioning Dirty Were-Rat. This is a card most people have probably never heard of before. The main reason that Dirty Were-Rat is in here, and Locust Miser and Gnat Miser, is because, for me, the rat folk of Magic look a lot like the Beast.
Oh, the Beastmen of Farum Azula.
Look like the Beastmen of Farum Azula.
Yeah, great call.
And so, like, because I thought they were rats when I first went through Farum Azula. I thought the rats in the game.
Yeah, it's actually they're beasts that were given intelligence by Radagon.
Yeah.
But they do look like rat people.
Yeah, they kind of have like a werewolf look, a rat look. It's all sorts of things.
Yeah, Dirty Were-Rat specifically makes me think of that. It really looks like it. Yeah, absolutely.
And so I wanted to throw them in there. And yes, again, you can mutate on them. And, they're just fun little ways to disrupt. But we had to represent, Maliketh is the biggest of the beast people, but you got to have some representation for the rest running around Farum Azula. And then
Vorpal Sword and Blackblade Reforged.
Correct.
Now, the Blackblade Reforged, that is going to be a little on the nose, right? Because we've got Maliketh, the Black Blade. We would be remiss. We really would be missing an opportunity if we didn't put Blackblade Reforged in.
Yeah, it had to be. Like you said, it's on the nose. It's a good equipment. It has a lot of strong ability. It's a 2-mana legendary artifact equipment. Equipped creature gets +1/+1 for each land you control, and it can equip for less to a legendary creature than a normal creature. We've had this one on the channel before, actually, in a previous deck.
I can't even count the amount of decks this card has been in, because to this day, it still does something that no other card accomplishes for me.
As long as you just keep putting out lands, it's effective. But the real representation of Elden Ring's Blackblade is Vorpal Sword.
Now, the Vorpal Sword, this was a stroke of genius. I love this card so much, and I need an excuse to use it in my life.
Just play black.
It's fun because it's 1 black to come down as an artifact. Sure, it's an equipment, and you'll have to equip it. You can for 2 black, but that's not really what we're getting at here.
No. So the nice thing about it is it's cheap to get out, cheap to get down, and then the equipped creature gets +2/+0 and has Death Touch. That alone, you can keep and be happy with it, because Sylvar going from baseline to a 6/2 with Death Touch and Menace, it's already a problem. You start sacking humans to make them bigger and indestructible, your opponent's boards are going to get small very quick.
Okay, but that 8 is what I'm sure all of you were looking at it too, thinking, oh, that's ridiculous, 8, right? But you get the mana. I promise it happens.
Yeah, you pay 8 mana, and then until end of turn, Vorpal Sword gains whenever an equipped creature deals combat damage to a player, that player faces destined death.
This ain't no regular death. This is destined death.
I love it. It's coming. That's how Maliketh is, and that's why all the demigods in the game fear him. That's why nobody wants to mess with Queen Marika's guard.
And you can see it in the sword, in the art. This is Caio Montero. And he did a great job with this sword. It looks like he cut the head off of a Medusa-like character, but the red coming off is almost like that destined death. The way it kind of disapparates off of it.
Yeah, it's good art. It's a strong blade. You might think, the 8 I'm never going to get, but in this deck, you're going to get it. And we're going to show you how you're going to get it. So, moving away from some of that Maliketh physical design, I wanted to have another representation of his ability to just unleash death.
So not just regular death. We're talking about going past regular death in Elden Ring, which is when you respawn and you go back to a grace, because Marika won't let anything die because she has the rune of death.
Right. She removing it from the Elden Ring, it created this era of souls. You die, your soul goes to the Erd tree, you come back.
Destroying doesn't work much in Elden Ring. So what we're looking for is something stronger. And in Magic we have that. It's called exiling. So we've got a full exile package here. You want to list them off?
So the main pieces that you're going to run and that you're looking to get down in this deck are Rest in Peace and Leyline of the Void. They both do basically the same thing. Rest in Peace, 2 mana white enchantment, enters the battlefield, exile all graveyards, and if a card or token would be put into a graveyard from anywhere, exile it instead. So turning off all death triggers.
That's a nice play.
And then Leyline of the Void, 4 mana black enchantment, has the 0 rule in it, so if it's in your opening hand, you may begin the game with it on the battlefield. And if a card would be put into your opponent's graveyard from anywhere, exile it instead.
Oh man, it's real death. It's destined death.
It 100% is.
And it's not only that, right? This is more disruption in our deck. You can't gain life. You can't get cards. And now you can't have a graveyard.
No matter what game, you will find at least one opponent who will hate some of the things you are doing.
This deck is not for beginners.
No. You're going to be an enemy once people realize what you're doing.
And not just that, but part of our exile package, we've got Path to Exile, Swords to Plowshares.
Not Vindicate, Anguished Unmaking, Utter End.
And we can go as far as using Farewell if we really want it.
Farewell is in the deck as his final act, just to hit the graveyard. Like, this deck there will be no graveyards, there will be no creatures except Maliketh. It will just be him.
There will be nothing but destined death.
And so I liked using Deadly Rollick to be the main representation.
The key piece.
Right, because it's just a simple 4 mana black instant, exile target creature. But if you control your commander, which you should, you get to cast it for free. And Maliketh can kill easier than anybody in Elden Ring. So.
Oh yeah, and with a swift strike.
Yeah.
And I love the way this guy's tail shows us that swiftness of the instant.
But Tree always looks happy.
Yeah.
And then the last card that I wanted to showcase for this deck is Everlasting Torment.
Oh yeah, 2 colorless and a hybrid mana. I know this is a big topic right now in the scene, but I love hybrid mana. And this one, Everlasting Torment, says another fun title, players can't gain life. So more disruption.
Yes.
But more than that.
Yeah, this was like the nail in the coffin kind of card to throw in the deck, because your players can't gain life, damage can't be prevented, and all damage is dealt as though its source had Wither.
Nice, and that's what we're talking about. Destined Death, debuff, pink projectile flames taking your life down, and now everyone has Destined Death.
There will be nothing.
It will be decimated.
Nothing that is indestructible in Magic is going to survive when you're playing this deck.
And I'm always looking to put this card in a deck too, so this is one of my favorites.
I know you love Wither. It's fun, don't get me wrong, I like the effect.
Oh yeah, burn it all down.
And this deck will do that.
Let it evaporate into the dust that is Thanos' snap.
Yeah, play your gods. Maliketh does not care.
Oh no, Destined Death will take your gods down. Hey, that's a lot of fun for Maliketh, but I'm ready to move on to some action.
Yeah. Let's go see what Massacre Girl can do in Elden Ring.
Let's go get our contract signed up, and we'll meet up there. Where is there, you might ask?
In the city where assassins are hired and where guilds rule.
We'll meet you there if you can figure it out.
It's a long walk from here.
Welcome back, everybody. We made it to Ravnica.
Elden Ring's Halig Tree.
Massacre Girl. She's the bloodlust, contract-killing assassin from Ravnica.
Everybody wants her. Nobody can catch her.
She will cut you. You may notice we started right here with the Blade of Death. And that's because Massacre Girl, being obsessed with bloodlust and not being able to cast, in a world full of superheroes, she has to get the job done. So how does she keep up? All weapons and buffs.
Yes, there's nothing special really about Massacre Girl. She's gonna use knives, throw them, stab you with them, make more of them. As long as it's a bloody scene and the person that she wants dead is dead, job well done.
And then for weapons, we needed to be able to get her across in the game being an assassin from the Rakdos Guild. So what we started with was the Black Knife.
It's a classic.
Now the Black Knife having the Ash of War, Blade of Death. And that's being, like we were talking about in the first half of the episode, we had Menace, which was -1/-1 counters or a debuff. Well, we get that with the Blade of Death as well. And so that's kind of like our Wither.
Yeah, it's a mini Black Blade.
Yeah. And then we also get to use our Claws of Night. Now this is because we want extreme blood loss buildup.
It does it fast, it has good range, and they're terrifying.
And they're a ton of fun. And you can also use the heavy attack. If you use both hands, you can use a heavy attack and send out 6 blades.
Beautiful.
And each one causes blood loss buildup.
And I see you're also using the Smith script daggers.
Oh, absolutely.
Some of my favorite weapons.
And these are good for an offhand because I like to use the heavy on this Blade of Death and then throw out a knife real quick because it gives that little range.
And you got them enchanted with blood loss just to add it up.
Yeah, it was an absolute beauty. But speaking of beautiful, we wanted to host here in Miquella's Halig Tree because it looks so much like Ravnica.
Yes, it's like a big, daunting city. Obviously, this is built around a tree, but it's just beautiful. It's one of my favorite places to farm for runes and explore, and there's a lot of fun enemies on the backside of it.
Absolutely. And so why don't we just talk a little bit about the cards before we jump into the evasions, but Massacre Girl, known killer. This could have been either way, whether it would have been regular Massacre Girl or her known killer, because we wanted to get that menace and that wither across, right? We can actually see her get the job done even if something has indestructible.
Yeah, it was kind of nice what they brought Wither back for this set, especially for her ability, because nobody escapes her death. I mean, when she's coming.
Well, it's good because in Magic, we talk about bringing your life down to 0 to make a creature die. Well, a lot of the times things have indestructible, like we were talking about earlier with Sylvar. But when you take something to 1 and you can't take it any lower, that's where our -1 counters or our debuff comes in, because it's going to take you to 0 or less. And that would actually kill something that's indestructible and make you sacrifice it.
Absolutely. It's a great ability.
So that with Massacre Girl, and there was not a lot of lore for her. She did some contract killing in the Selesnya against the Selesnya Guild, and then she wasn't reintroduced again until Murders at Karlov Manor, where she was brainwashed to do killing, as if she needs brainwashing to get the job done.
Yeah, she's an easy scapegoat. I mean, her lore is basically that Ravnica's most iconic murderer, responsible for a number of massacres, as the name would imply. Very vengeful, very violent, very bloody. It's kind of your classic assassin trope.
The last card we had for an art to use for her face was the showcase from Murders at Karlov.
The dossier ones that have like the special little folder look, which I honestly really like those ones, and I like that artwork too, because it's probably the, outside her original art, the one that gives you the best up close of her face. Y'all did a great job coming up with the artwork for her and doing this whole cosplay. I think she looks very Massacre Girl-like.
Yeah, thanks. She's all about getting that blood loss across. Well, with that being said, how about we jump right into the invasions?
Let's see how she does.
Oh, here we are in Limgrave. You know I like to always start things off with a duel if possible.
And on a bridge. There's no better place. Unfortunately, if you find yourself on a bridge with an assassin, it's not good odds.
Well, here's our opponent, Wiley. Looks like we've got another invader in the background that his friend's going to fight.
Well, Wiley, there's a contract on your head, and Massacre Girl has come to claim.
Let's see how it goes. We're gonna start with a lot of pressure. A moon veil.
All right.
A little pressure. He's not getting another one off easily. We'll roll it. Now we're just using the Claws of Night to try and get that blood build up.
And that the range on those things. They're very fast. Oh no.
That's it. Sit down.
Contract claim.
Contract fulfilled. Another one for Rakdos.
And it was quick, it was ruthless. That's exactly how Massacre Girl plays.
She got in, found the target, got the job done.
Moving on. Oh, Shadow Keep.
This is a tough dungeon. Enemies here are really tough.
Everything here is tough. The walls are tough, the hippos are tough, the guys are tough. It's just terrible.
Well, Massacre Girl needs the buffs. She is so weak in terms of being able to take a hit. She needs the boiled crab for defense as well as the uplifting aromatic. It gives her a one-time hit and does a buff on attack.
Yeah.
She does her homework before she comes to battle.
Hey, you gotta know who you're going after.
Absolutely. You can see we've got a wave of gold and a blind spot user.
I do love the blind spot. I am very impressed how you were able to make this character work, though, because that light armor load is just... You have to be good at knowing your dodges and making sure you can avoid hits if you're going to wear no armor.
Speaking of, we are going to need to do that right now. This is a very small platform, and he's got a wide AoE.
Yeah, here it comes.
Oh, already hit. Let's get out of there. That is so close.
Oh, man.
All right. Back off. Heal.
Gotta find... Oh.
Look at that blood loss. And then she's doing heavy throwing attacks. And roll it. Nice. The pressure. He's trying, but he can't get us. We Ash of War. Roll it. Ooh, the damage. Ooh, we're going to have to trade and hope to live.
That blood loss, man. Blood loss is so strong.
Yeah, this is in a corner. That's bad. We survive.
Well, we got ourselves a good fair fight here.
Now, if I can just hold the left and right horizontal area down, he can't spam that Ash of War at me.
Yeah, blind spot is a tricky one. I do love it.
We're getting that blood loss build up from those throwing heavy attacks off the Claws of Night.
Yeah, he doesn't see... Oh, there's a blue right there.
Caught him again. See, he's trying to get that blind spot to get him the damage.
Yeah, you gotta have it lined up just right so you don't put yourself out of position, but...
Blood loss.
So much blood.
Now here's a little damage test for us since we got the host killed. I saw a lot of endurance.
Yeah, he's just there, just to take it on.
That was a good one.
Yes, contract fulfilled.
Crumbling. Ferrum Zula.
We got there eventually, guys. Don't worry.
We gotta invade here every time.
This also has a very Ravnica-like vibe to it. I can dig this.
I do love the architecture in this game, especially this area.
Well, can you imagine seeing Farum Azula before the tornado? Crazy. FromSoft, another DLC, Farum Azula before the dragons destroyed it.
Now, since we're not fighting anybody, I wanted to bring up, because you actually found this chess piece for us that got us a bit of a Rakdos look, right?
Yeah, we were kind of putting her together. I was trying to find like the right coat. It had to be a coat.
I think this with the black and red stripes really worked out well.
Yeah, and I've always really liked that look. It's just, there's no protection on it, so it's really hard to play it in the game, whether you're doing PvE or PvP.
Well, we've definitely got eyes on target now. We've got a host and his summon, but we also have a hunter, Shu, who just showed up.
Hunter Shu, I love it.
Okay, look, we got some manners here. All right, all right.
I love how this is just like a customary spot where everyone just waves because nobody wants to risk the jump and falling to their death.
Yeah, that's why I like to fight here.
It does make Farum Azula a very fun little area.
Okay, let's start getting some bleed buildup.
Yeah, it looks like they're both going to probably try it.
Heavy attacks. And the light load is just really makes her jumpy and dexy. But we're going to take that to the face. But look at how far those jumps are.
Blood flight.
Ooh, blood loss as well.
He's also running, was running the
Roll it.
Mogwin's spear.
Oh man, now this is getting intense. The summon should have hit me. Okay, the blue's got a big katana. Looks like the summon is starting to give us a little room here to work.
Yeah, just letting the blue have his bit.
We need to get our blood loss off and do some quick damage. I love this Ash of War.
Oh, there you go. Got your damage buff.
Ooh, Blade of Death, and he pops us out of the sky. Oh man. And Blade of Death, but we're out of FP. Well, good thing we have this post here.
Some dragon stuff coming in.
Okay, round 2. Another Blade of Death. I want that debuff on him.
Yeah, feels good. It just feels good. It looks good.
Throwing knives.
Oh, Reduvia.
Jump attack. Ooh, blood loss. Oh no, get in there.
Reduvia, got it.
Oh my god, and does that blue not look badass like that?
It does.
If I'm gonna die, that's how I want it to be.
Well done.
Well, here comes his friends to congratulate him. Good job, Blue. You freaking did it.
It was a beautiful fight. Reduvia is a deadly weapon, man.
This is her home.
The Weeping Peninsula.
Okay. Do a little compass check here, see where they are. I always run straight towards the yellow immediately, just to cut time.
I just try to survive, honestly.
Well, it looks like we got 2. We're just outside the Ailing Village on the Weeping Peninsula, which is Madness Town.
I love that.
So we've got our buffs on, and I'm starting to rethink this Sacred Flesh one. I think I want more physical defense with the crab. You'll notice that the normal way to show physical increase would be a white bubble around her chest, but the uplifting aromatic is messing that up. Ooh, she is aggressive.
Oh, here we go. Oh, got the blood.
And the knives finish it off.
Yep. They're such a tricky weapon.
Truth Seeker Girl. Ooh. Impaling thrust, and now we're gonna try and go double daggers.
The blood loss quick on that one.
Okay, we'll trade for lots of blood loss. Yeah, now we'll throw some knives. Ooh, cover that range. Oh, stupid tree keeps getting in the way.
Be wary of the Ents. They will block.
There it is. Got him. Got her.
Sneaky, sneaky.
Hey, good fight, Truthfinder girl. That was fun to finish them off with the daggers.
That's how Massacre plays, man. She will get you no matter where you are. She entered. The first person took a -1. They died.
With her.
The host, you were next. This is how it was going to go.
Hey, back in crumbling Farum Azula.
It's a popular place these days.
Mm-hmm. Our host looks to be fighting.
Oh, look, you got help.
Whoa, roll it. Damn.
Who doesn't want a giant fire horse?
That was beautiful. You know, he's got his hands full here. I think I just want to let him be. So I just want to observe. We'll fight if he can beat it. This being the malformed dragonkin soldier.
Yes.
Or malformed tree sentinel.
Yes, there you go.
Okay, you can do it, bud. You can do it. I'll sit right here. Boom, he'll take one to the face.
Oh, no.
Boom, he takes another one.
No.
Okay, he's just running around, or running away now.
This is Massacre Girl style, though.
Well, she doesn't have to get her hands dirty.
No, and she's a wild card. She's going to kill for fun, so she's just having a good old time with this.
Oh, she looks like she is ready to kill that guy. Full on sprint.
Oh, here we are.
Okay, a little buff just to be safe. Okay, you need to heal up, sir. Massacre Girl normally would just kill you right away, but she needs a little sport.
It's got that bubble on. It's got that sword ready.
Come on, heal. Heal, do it.
Feel like he must have used it all up.
He's not gonna do it. How about a charged heavy, and let's see these thrown attacks. There it is. And we jump. Lights out. Good fight.
Those claws, man. Those are crazy good.
As soon as she showed up, he didn't have any life left.
Hey, contract fulfilled. Ooh, the consecrated snowfield.
You can see our two opponents off in the distance already.
This is one of my absolute favorite places to be. I love the blizzarding effects. I love when you can't see anything. It feels good.
So it looks like we might have some help. I know there's some trolls around here too.
I think they got those guys already. The death sorceries and the lightning, though.
Ooh, these guys know what they're doing.
That is a lot of damage coming. Oh my god.
Okay, let's start with our bleed buildup.
Mage has got a big old sword too, just in case things get wild.
What the hell just hit me?
Spirits of the dead. You should know this. Here they come.
Ooh, Destined Death has got reach.
It does, yes.
Oh no. That's not good. That would be internet troubles.
Thank God the pages are here.
Well, good thing we're trying to get blood loss because you don't have to hit directly to get buildup. And I want to get that proc.
And blood loss is a very strong effect.
Ooh, jump heavy. Going in, that's a lot of blood. And there's the blood loss proc. Ooh, we roll it and punish.
Oh no.
And his friend just died in the background. And you'll take that from afar.
Contract fulfilled. Look at all the blood, all the snow. You can tell Massacre Girl was here. Now if you just turned and killed all of them, that would be very fitting.
She's all about the slice.
Mountaintop of the Giants.
We got more snow to sully.
Hey, go for it. There's plenty of snow. Plenty of things that will bleed.
Now, it looks like that big chain up there is where the compass is pointing, so I think we're probably going to have to warp our way up there. And with the magic of editing, we can just skip right past that.
Hey, we gotta get to our targets.
All right, there we go. Just outside the big chain bridge. Oh yeah, now if this isn't the most epic battle spot I've ever seen.
Oh, this is gonna be good.
Okay, we've got endurance on as well as physical defense, and now we're gonna throw on a little bit of FP regen because her Ashes of War use up just a little bit, and this allows us to have almost infinite use of them.
Oh, gonna whip some blood flame out here. It's good for controlling an area.
Especially a little one like this. Jump heavy with the throwing projectiles. Again. Ash of War, we'll roll it and we'll punish. We'll roll. Ooh, good hit. Jump, fade. Ash of War again.
Ooh, got some blood loss.
Okay, this is a good fight.
This is epic. This is the thing movies are made out of.
Roll it. And we'll try it again. No, he's not falling for it. We're gonna have to switch it up.
I wish it was a little faster of an Ash of War.
Oh, poise break.
Oh no.
Couldn't quite finish it with the throwing daggers though. We'll try to get it with the Ash of War. We'll stop his heal. He heals. Okay. Now what?
Oh, spin time. Oh no.
I guess that's what's next.
Contract fulfilled by gravity.
I guess we can just stamp it on there. Gravity.
Cause of death.
Put it on our dossier file.
Hey man, kill's a kill. That was a good fight though.
Back in crumbling Fair of Missoula. Spent a lot of time here today.
It's fitting. The Beast Man.
Hey, yeah. Looks kind of like a rat, huh?
He does. I'm telling you that they're basically rats. The little furrier, but basically rats.
All right, nice and buffed up. Oh, slammed in the face.
Madness from downtown. Love it.
That's another red.
I love it.
That's another red. We're supposed to be working together. All right, here's our boys. Ash of War. Build up of bleed. And there's our other red. Oh, he's going right in. Boom, sucker.
Oh God.
Good. Good. No, don't hit me. Get out of here.
Who's the real Massacre girl here?
The bloodlust is too great for all reds to handle.
That sword though.
Oh, look at this trio of fun times.
A lot of fire in this place. This is a fun place to be though.
Well, we've got 3 opponents here, and they're all dressed up like foot soldiers with spears. But I want to lure them in over here. I see that they were trying to take down this keep, but I'd rather have friends at my backside than not. So I'll buff him up and move along.
And you still got the prelate over there.
And you know I'm a huge fan of the Fire Monk armor stuff, so those guys are my bros.
Yeah, definitely stay near that prelate.
But these guys don't seem to want to get involved. And look, there's an invisible one on the left. Okay, and they're throwing their spears.
I like what I'm seeing from this group.
I know, I love this one. You guys are awesome. And that's Foot Soldier Bart. So you can see they're specifically trying to be foot soldiers. Foot Soldier Trev. Okay, we're taking out whoever we can. Let's start throwing blood loss like crazy.
It's kind of just like, what happened if the foot soldiers decided they wanted to be Elden Lord? No more will we be the NPCs you kill.
Oh, headshot from the spear.
That's a fun Ash of War to play with too.
And these guys are not...
Oh.
No, with a roll catch? Don't act like I can't hurt you, though. I will pull out my blades.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, gosh.
Woof, I know. We're trying to just stay... Oh, my God. What a combo. That's brutal. Oh, and then the finish with the lightning. A third invisible bro.
With a bigger spear.
Hey, good fight, foot soldiers.
It's a good squad right there. That was excellent.
That's how I like to die, by friendship. Yeah, good fight. Spent a lot of time on the mountaintops of the Giants today, but getting my butt kicked there, I think I'd like a friend this time.
It's a solid one.
Oh, caught red-handed. Why wouldn't you turn around and run?
Oh, absolutely. Even though he's got the Giant Crusher.
Oh, well, we're going to get him. Okay, he's trying to line up an attack there. Yep. We'll roll it. Ooh, good crouch heavy.
Got some backup. That's terrible. Oh, that's the thing nightmares are made out of in Elden Ring.
If that wasn't an assassination, I don't know what is.
Oh, all the blood. All the blood.
Good job, Massacre Girl. Think about it for a minute.
All those imps.
Shadow Altus.
The DLC always makes for some very interesting matches.
I don't know if you saw the name, but it said Pickle P.
I did not see. But I feel like Pickle P is about to meet a very bloody end.
Okay, and this is Pump a Rum.
I mean, I can always go for some rum.
All right, we got two friends, Pickle P and Rumpa Rum.
A fingerprint shield and a katana. Seems to be a classic mix-up.
We'll kind of feel them out, see what they're going for here.
Yeah, get the goats on your side. That's what you need.
Okay, it doesn't look like it's a gank. It looks like they're trying to fight us maybe one-on-one. Let's just go. All right, blood loss build up. I don't care about that shield. I will throw these claws right through it.
Yeah, he's tanking pretty well.
Yeah, we'll take the counter attack.
Oh, doing blood loss and poison. That's a fun mix. Oh, he's got the Naginata.
He's about to get him. He's got a lot of blood loss on him. Ooh. We'll heal as well, since he gave us the time.
The Naginata is one of my favorite weapons. I love the moveset on it.
Ooh, now that blood slash is deadly.
Forgot you had that on that weapon.
Oh, now that's some damage. Ooh, now let's keep an eye on his friend. Okay, he's being honest. Now, your turn, my friend. Are you ready to bleed?
He looks pretty ready.
That's some pretty heavy armor. The verdigris armor does not allow easy blood loss, so we're not in for an easy time here.
And he's pumped up as he can be. Oh, he's heavy rolling.
And he's getting shut down by the blood tax, actually.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, man, the aggression.
Oh, he's got some pretty strong... Oh, he's using the Milady.
We'll heal up and we'll try it again. More blood loss. You can see we're kind of playing mid-range now. Ooh, good hit with that impaling thrust. Okay, we got 2 daggers in hands. We need to get some blood loss and some serious damage rolling.
These are the scavenger daggers, I believe, that you have on there.
The one on the left is, yep. Oh, the bloody slash connects.
Beautiful.
And we'll finish it with a running L2.
Beautiful. The bloody slash on a dagger is very deceptive because you're not expecting it.
The range.
Yeah, it's just like making your own mini rivers of blood.
Look at this shot. Beautiful game. What did this horse do?
I think it just died. Pretty sure I saw that just at the end there. It just randomly came up and died.
Gravesite playing, and wow, this guy really wants to get his magma rolling.
Love how you just like drank a potion through the entire thing.
Ooh, well, this is dangerous. Wave of Gold is every invader's worst fear when it comes to an AoE.
Strong move.
Boom! Ooh, not quite dead. There it is. We're gonna bleed through that shield.
Yeah, that little one. He's probably set for parries, but another successful contract.
You'll notice that he tried to block, but the blood loss goes right through.
Yeah, I mean, he was maybe trying to go for a parry with that shield, but just can't. He just can't get by with it.
She loves her daggers.
I love that the build just uses so many types of daggers because you can switch it up so much.
Whatever you want, as long as it does blood loss.
Yeah, I mean that's the key factor.
All right, we got another team of 2 here. It's the team of 2 day.
And we're on a little bridge.
We've got somebody away from keyboard, it seems. So we'll fight Corey
The wizard.
or Koi Berserker in the meantime. Koi Rocketeer, building that blood loss.
Use your friend as a shield. Oh
Damn, that was fast. And you can see the combo that I was trying to do.
no. Just poor timing, poor timing.
Yeah, the blood loss was just huge on that one. They didn't have enough health.
Man, we are just racking up contract kills today.
Another one bites the dust.
But this is just a good showing for Massacre Girl, and having a light build, going heavy in on the blood loss. Not necessarily a full-on glass cannon, but you're aiming towards it.
Yeah, that's why she needs these buffs to withstand. But this is the last invasion of the day. Now, I picked this one because we were able to get her dexterity across. And then she's going to get in with her daggers and cause some blood loss and use her wits and ability to control the battlefield around her to get the job done.
I think this looks like a similar pair that you just fought in the previous one. At least the guy with the small shield looks familiar.
It sure is. It's the same guys.
They've learned. They're like, keep her at distance.
You see, I can't challenge that boulder, though. It combos into itself off the first one. But don't roll up on me like I can't hurt you. No, my friend. And the blood loss.
Oh, the blood loss is so strong.
And it's over.
I know I keep saying it, but it's just so strong with how much it takes from you once it procs.
Oh, yep, don't let me in. There it comes.
She got too close. She got too close. That's beautiful. That is a beautiful finish.
Look at this game. I love the backdrops.
But can Massacre Girl take on a furnace giant?
All right, guys. We'll meet you back at Castle Soul Ring.
To the end step.
Back at Castle Soul Ring.
Yeah, welcome home, everybody. We've made it back to the end step for this channel.
Hey, it was a great episode. We had Maliketh represented by Sylvar. We had Massacre Girl in both that deck and as our Invader today. It was an exciting episode.
There was a lot of death. A lot of death to be had in this episode.
Okay, so let's catch up real quick. We were talking Sylvar and Trina as both Maliketh and
Queen Marika, partner pair.
absolutely leading us to the Mardu colors eventually, right?
Yep. Put a lot of exile down. The deck very controlling. You're going to have a lot of exile removal. There should be very few creatures in your way to swing all the way home with Maliketh. And you just make more bodies and provide destined death to the...
Oh yeah, absolutely, through control and misery.
Depends who we are, but yeah.
But that wasn't it. We also had Massacre Girl showing how to do it.
Yeah, high level of blood loss, an assassin build. She's very well known in the MTG world. Hopefully we did a good job representing her here in Elden Ring.
Oh yeah, a Rakdos assassin with all her blades and daggers, fulfilling contracts left and right.
Yeah, a lot were fulfilled today. She left a rich woman, lots of runes.
Well, speaking of lots of runes, I don't think we'll be advertising anytime soon. So honestly, the only way we're gonna grow is if you guys like what you see and want us to grow, send that link to somebody or share it with somebody who's actually interested in MTG or Elden Ring.
Yeah, I mean, that's what this whole thing is for. We want to combine the two platforms of Elden Ring, Magic the Gathering. We have a love of both. We want to continue bringing some of our favorite characters into Elden Ring, and we got plenty more Elden Ring characters that we're going to build decks around. So this is an exciting moment still. A lot more to come.
Leave a comment about who you want to see invade from Magic and Elden Ring, or vice versa if you want to see a Magic deck.
Yeah, if you have somebody that we haven't done yet in Elden Ring lore that you want to see a deck building around, drop a comment.
Hey, we're your guys. We at cleanup?
Yeah, I would say you guys know the drill. This has been Castle Soul. Remember, untap, upkeep, draw.